Can you give me some G.I. Joes? Oh yeah, I'll check for you.
Never did, huh?
Fucking 2 or 3 weeks later. Oh no, I don't think we had any. I'm sorry. Like,
did you get lost? Did they pay you for that?
Did you even look?
I turned on the phone and the phone said it. We didn't have it, so I kind of just listened to that.
Yeah, like.
And then I went back there, and yeah, the phone didn't change. So
Yeah, G.I. Joe.
Yeah, we have G.I. Joes.
Yeah, you
want a G.I. Joe?
You want a G.I. Joe?
G.I. Joe, dreaming. Don't give it up, Cobra.
Was it you that I went with to Target, and then you were like, oh look, you can search up the thing right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked up the G.I. Joe, and they didn't say they have it, and then I went and checked anyways. You're like, oh, you don't believe me and my system? I'm like, you never know, man.
I didn't say that second part, you liar. You see, you're always adding embellishments and hoping people don't remember.
What?
I didn't say that second part. I just said, hey, look. And then it says that it's not available, and we walked to the toy section anyway.
Oh, it must have been my ex then.
But I remember that first part.
No,
I tried
no, it wasn't you. I'm sorry.
I don't know, man.
We're already a whole minute into it. We haven't even fucking...
Good morning.
Good evening.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the Fulls Podcast, episode 24.
Is good morning somewhere?
24.
24.
Damn, I missed 23. Damn.
It's okay, that's 24.
Could have said X23. And now my
What's
24 would have made sense. Did we say 21 on the 21?
No.
Damn, bro.
Hey, I can edit it right now. You want me
What?
to? You want me to just add it in there?
Yeah.
All right, let's just say it. 21. All right, so I'll take that snippet, and I can literally just sneak it into the beginning of the 21.
Sick, bro. It probably has 0 views right now, huh? Or probably like 1, but it's only 2 minutes.
No, we're actually very successful, so, thousands of listeners and people watching.
Per
So,
day.
Oh, yeah, you're right, man.
yeah.
day.
Up.
So, if any brands want to reach out, get in first, you know?
We're blowing up like the Twin Towers.
You know, just put your toe in the water, you know what I mean?
That's literally in a few days.
What?
9/11.
Oh, shit. You predicting it?
Yeah, I'm predicting it. Like, you know that.
Can you put that back in it? Back all the way to 9/11? One of them.
Episode 2000. Y2J.
Y2J.
Oh man! Imagine we had a podcast back then. We're all
You
me are 5 and he's 6.
On a radio station?
Oh, have you seen that movie Without a Paddle? Without a Paddle?
Nah.
You never seen that movie?
Nah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
How about you, Gala?
Yeah, I've seen it.
You
With
seen that,
fucking
Gala?
Seth Green.
Seth Green and Shaggy.
Shaggy and
And
was that the guy from The Hangover?
I don't know. I can't remember. But there's
But they're looking for the treasure of JD Cooper.
DB
Cooper.
Oh, the fool that heist?
Yeah,
It was on the plane and shit?
Took all that money and just
It's
fucking
pretty
vanished.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the movie.
It's pretty cool how that was Loki.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I was about to say that
DB
too.
Cooper play.
No, he
Loki
is
were-
DB Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
So
he was in the plane and everything. He did it, and then they just talk about it like as if it was just happened.
Yeah.
They were just like,
Is
remember
it
that one
during a
time?
storm?
Yeah,
it's funny because like in the Loki show, they just started showing like Loki's past things that he's done, and then so it's like a flashback pretty much, and it shows Loki like in a suit on a plane, and then he just like gets up and
He
takes,
jumps
like,
out.
This attendant comes up to him and he's all like, he tells her I'm about to rob this place or something like that, or he says something and then he gets up.
He says something very suave.
Yeah, very suave, but it's
Tom
like,
Hiddleston
I'm gonna kill you or some shit like that. He doesn't kill her though. But yeah, he jumps off the plane and he has a parachute and he's flying with the money and then he gets taken up by the Bifrost.
Heimdall's Bifrost.
Yeah, and then
because they did like a bet or something.
Yeah, and then when they come back from the flashback, Owen Wilson's character is like, so you were DB Cooper. Wow. And he was like, they put me up to it. I lost a bet.
That's funny.
Owen Wilson didn't say wow though.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
That
that would have been the perfect spot.
Did I add that in right now?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
you did.
That's funny.
It's because you had these embellishments.
Well, it's because that's his catchphrase. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's like when people do impressions of people, they don't do like a straight.
Come on.
Yeah, they don't do a straight impression of them. They take all their little catchphrases and idiosyncrasies and put them together, and that's how you get the impression.
Interesting you say that after I Did you guys watch that Iron Man 3 thing I said?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Remember how he was like talking about the guy that he sees like trying to look, he's like, oh, I modeled my life after you, like after you, Tony Stark.
Oh yeah.
But like he, after like the media version of Tony Stark, not who he really is. So like he has like the look of how he would look on TV, and even his tattoo, he's like, yeah, I even got you a tattoo. Well, it's not like you it was from a figure I made, so it's kind of a tattoo of the figure, not from a photo or anything.
Which, I don't know. I know they added that part in because of like added nerdiness, I guess. But it would have just worked fine if he just said, from a figure I have.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have to add the made part. Now he's like really weird and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's to show you that it's like a photocopy of a photocopy. So like that's kind of that's what people are like. If you're trying to copy somebody on media, you're photocopying a photocopy.
Oh, I guess you.
Yeah. So like you're not copying them. You're not being an original copy. You're being the fucking copy of a copy.
A copy of a copy.
That's deep.
That's deep.
X-24. He's Logan, but not.
Yeah. He's a copy of a copy.
There's a scene in that movie. I've only seen Logan twice, but it's amazing. But we saw it in theaters.
We all saw it in theaters.
I saw this Silento article, but I didn't read it yet. But something about like
Silento?
No.
The singer?
No.
Oh. Silento.
It's about Doctor Strange and Wolverine. I guess the people from like media want like a ship between them, like Wolverine and Doctor Strange, like
a ship.
Yeah, like
Wolverine's bi, but
Wolverine's bi. I thought his son was bi.
No, I don't think it's even our Wolverine is bi. His
Is the Gen Z's Wolverine bi?
No. All right, so it's just another like fucking
millennial.
It's an alternate universe X-Men. I mean,
imagine.
But it's I think he's gay in that one.
Yeah.
I don't think he's bi. I think he's like straight
That'd
up
be
gay.
crazy.
Our millennial,
and
like
he's with Hercules.
What?
Yeah. There's an alternate universe gay Wolverine that's with Hercules.
Wow. So like
That's
basically the
That was
comics,
years ago, though.
the
That was
comics
a long
we
time
grew up with, that's our Wolverine and shit like that. And all the new superheroes and shit, they're all gay.
Yeah,
It's funny. Okay, but I like this one mutant, right? His name is Shatterstar.
Okay.
He's bi. And they came out with him being
As a
like
figure?
No, they
he came out of his figure like a few.
they did. I never got it though. But all right, so I think the character originated like in the 80s or 70s or some shit. And the original creator, he intended him to be bi, right? But it's because he's like an alien, so he kind of just doesn't know. He doesn't know the difference, right? So he just like hooks up with whatever. But in the newer comics, they were talking about it. It was like a headline like a year or two ago because the new writers made him like bi because he's for the movement, I guess, or some shit like that. And the original creator was like, "That's not what I intended. I just wanted him to be like a free spirit, like goes with the flow type of guy. But you're putting an agenda on him.
Be like Walter, my friend.
Yeah, and the writers were like, "Well, you're not making the comic book no more, so blah blah blah." He's like, "All right."
That's why
They George Lucased him, kind of technically.
That's why the comic book industry is going down.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the comic industry always did stuff like this, always. So like,
blaxploitation and all that.
Superman.
Before that too, like when they had an agenda to push with the war, to help the war effort and get people like on our side basically about
like
it.
In that Iron Man video you sent us?
Yeah. Well, I'll just kind of it is from the video, but it's also like I was just talking about it just to talk about it, because like I knew about this already. Because comics always do that. They always go with like what's happening at that time. So what's happening at this time is a so-called revolution to help the LGBTQA community plus.
Yeah,
so I can't forget the plus.
Don't forget the plus. Don't forget everything else.
Everything past. Yeah.
Well, it's LGBTQIA plus.
Who's I?
It's not you.
I mean, there has to be a U in there.
There's. I was about to say some shit. Damn.
Say some shit. We're popping up the lid.
Yeah.
Well, it's because so like they're supposed to be all inclusive, right? But their own members look down on other members.
It's so hateful.
They look down on
lesbians hate bis.
It's a poison. It is a poison, but it's also like you're always gonna get that.
Transgenders hate lesbians because like
you're always gonna get that. Even with the black community, I'm not talking about BLM or anything like that. I'm talking about the actual fucking communities. The Black Panther movement. They did stuff to help out, but they also did stuff to make it more feared, make them more like looked at differently. Like they're aggressive, blah blah. It's basically a terrorist group.
Yeah.
So there's always going to be those misnomers of there's this type of movement, but there's people who look at it differently and want to do it differently.
Mm-hmm. I saw this meme because like they put down the American flag and put up the pride flag.
Oh, some teacher did that.
You're supposed to be doing them with both.
I know that, but
you're supposed to do it with both.
There was another one. It was they like take down the American flag, they put up the pride flag, right, for some for a capital in California or something like that, and then they were like, oh, it excludes these people and this people, and then the meme said, what if there was a flag that represented freedom and justice for all, and then it shows the American flag? Oh wait, yeah.
Oh wait, never mind.
You mean the flag that's painted with the blood
of our enemies?
I mean,
stars that represent every state in our country.
That depends on who you mean by your
enemies.
And
the white guilt that across America that brings people to their knees.
You're gonna say together. The white guilt that brings people together.
Critical race theory.
It's just so awkward.
Why are you guys gonna be so critical about it?
Like, I feel so sorry for you for being lower than me. Let me help you. Like, that's just so pandering.
I know, right? Oh,
that's the perfect word for it.
Yeah.
I have white guilt. Like, I know
I'm better.
I know you came up with less, so I'm gonna take.
You know what they should do instead? They should just take them to the ghetto. Like that's the class. They get the kids, they send them to the ghetto. They're like, all right, now live.
There's white kids in the ghetto too.
Just live.
It's like an anime and shit. Like you have to go through trials. You start in San Bernardino and you have to make
everybody's life starts like a video game. You always start in the ghetto, always.
If you make it back, then you pass.
Yeah.
You get to live life.
We'll give you $1 million. It doesn't matter. You'll be the people that the new people have to look at to be like, oh, I want to be up there.
Yeah.
So everyone has a chance at everything.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has a chance to be the worst, and everyone has a chance to be the best.
No, because there's systemic racism, Gallo. That means the white kids are still going to be more privileged even if they're starting with even less because they have their white skin.
Did you take one of those classes?
Nah, just, you're allowed to talk about
I just got brainwashed over the years. No, I think
you know about the defeatist mindset, Gallo. You've talked about it before.
I talk about it a lot because a lot of people have a defeatist mindset.
They do.
I always want to point it out.
How do you see it interpreted like in different people?
Oh, defeatist mindset?
Yeah.
Just whenever they get a little bit too hard on themselves, which is almost all the time. Everybody is hard on themselves, and like it's not like you don't have a right to be, but also you should just I don't know how to articulate it on like a level that encompasses everything.
Well, for minorities, that's what they're trying to push them into. Like, oh, you're a victim.
Yeah, victim mentality, defeatist mentality.
Yeah, it's gonna keep it's trying to keep them stuck.
It's not like a one statement for everybody type thing. So if somebody's being a defeatist about something, I tell them like, oh, but you did this and this, and the thing you're talking about would easily be in a different situation if something happens.
Yeah,
I get it at a better point of view.
Yeah,
it's like saying like you have these strengths, you apply it like to, like
you're mad about this, but the thing is you don't have to deal with this. You just have to deal with something
I get you.
else. And that's kind of like everybody's situation. So like everyone's in a bubble of what they know, and the simplest way to do it is like talk about it. It's like, let's say you guys are having trouble like moving up at your job. So all you know right now is your job. You're like, I want to do this. If I get to that position, I make $1 more. Blah blah blah. So you're in this bubble trying to compete just to get that extra $1. When this other job over here, which might even be easier, you might enjoy it more and it'll pay more, but you don't know about that. It's not in your bubble. This job's all of fucking like it's 2 streets away. It's not even far, but you don't know about that place. You don't know about that job.
It's like traveling to the unknown. It's like the unknown.
Yeah. So you could
unknown.
Exactly. It's an unknown that you could do better at. So sometimes introducing new people to your life will open up your bubble more.
It's like the journey through the cave. When you start at the bottom to the cave, that's when you're at your darkest place. That's when you're like, that's when you're asleep basically.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you move up through the cave, there's more enlightenment. And once you like go out of the cave, that's when you awaken basically. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can have an abra. You catch an abra, teach it flash, and then you can use flash in the cave.
Yeah, you light up the whole ass cave.
It's hard to catch an abra because all I know is teleport. So you have to like catch it. You have to be lucky enough to catch it with that first Pokeball.
Can you use teleport to get out of the cave?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Or do you have to have an escape rope?
Yeah,
can
escape
teleport
rope.
too.
You can teleport out?
Yeah.
Sick. See, but that also teaches you to open up your bubble. So you catch that abra, you make some friends.
Oh wow!
And you're able to teleport right outside the cave.
So that's your viewpoint on it.
But if you teleport out the cave, you miss all the lessons going through the cave.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Bro, the end of the cave isn't isn't it? That's not the end of it. Once you're out of the cave, then what? You have a whole world to explore.
Yeah, that's
what I'm talking about.
It's like
bubbles
Chainsaw Man.
There's consistent bubbles in everybody's life, and it never gets too big. It never gets too big.
It's like Chainsaw Man when he wanted to touch some boobs, and when he finally does, he's like,
"Well, now I want a girlfriend."
No, he's like,
"Oh no, kiss somebody, right?"
No, he's like, "Damn, I did all this just to touch some boobs, and I finally did, but it wasn't even really worth it. It was almost as if the chase was better than the outcome."
Mm-hmm.
So it's like sometimes the journey is what matters, not the outcome,
not the destination.
And honestly, if you look at it like that, and you have like a goal, right? You're trying to meet that goal, and along the way, the good shit starts to happen because you're already trying to better yourself and meet that goal.
Step by step.
Yeah.
You know?
Some people say don't even have a goal, just
do you.
Just do you.
Mm-hmm. If you're actually doing you and doing the steps you need to do, then your goal will be reached in the future.
Yeah.
And this is every day.
Even when you reach
it's
what you thought was your goal, you can surpass that shit by not having goals at all.
Speaking about goals in everyday, bro.
Actually, get goals. Yeah. It's always good to fail a goal than to not have one to begin with.
Oh yeah, that's also true too. I mean, we're just spitballing. But goals are a good thing.
Goals are good. Goals you don't have to meet goals. You just have to have them.
You say it's every day, bro. You're trying to lead into Jake Paul.
Yeah, that I do want to show you guys that video.
Yeah. I see the holes in your game.
Speaking of holes,
smaller shovel.
Smaller shovel, smaller holes.
That shit was bomb.
That shit was funny.
But I don't know what they're eating, but I want to eat that.
And back when I worked at Lowe's, we had shovels, right? And we had this really small one, and I picked it up. I forgot who I was with, but I was like, smaller shovels, smaller holes, and they were laughing. But I don't think they knew about holes.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, that is a great movie.
You know what food really fucking made me wish I was in that movie to eat that shit? Napoleon Dynamite. He's working on the chicken farm and they have the egg sandwiches at the end.
Okay.
Or at the end of the day.
Oh, look, this couple's matching.
Oh, they got green jackets and black pants.
And brown boots. Wow. They matching from head to toe. They look like twins now.
Nah, they don't look like twins.
Yeah, nah.
They
look definitely like a couple. That's a nice ass car.
And they got some books.
They got hella books.
They didn't get comic books. They got books.
They got 6 books.
Fucking nerds.
No, he got 4 books. She got 2. He's like, let's split this up.
I know these guys are watching me. Take my time here.
Yeah, let me get my books.
Oh wait, is he not driving? The mom's like, all right, come on, guys, let's go.
Nah, he's driving. Look at him.
All right, cool. Yeah, this one cool guy. Looks like he got a life together.
Yeah.
My neighbor be getting mad at people who have nice cars and shit. He's like, it's probably not even their car. They're probably just paying it off.
That's kind of
it's still their car.
9 times after they pay it off,
it's still theirs.
They can get that shit repoed.
Yeah, if you
Let's just see if they can catch me.
That's what one of the neighbors.
We're getting told right now. Oh, they got me, guys.
This is the full podcast coming in from a tow truck.
All right, so you're talking about Logan Paul?
Oh yeah, I don't know if you want to watch the video real quick. This is a guy crying, sneaking onto Logan Paul, into Logan. What was it? The Jake Paul fight.
Maybe I should watch the video because last time you told me
Well, I don't know what you saw because
I saw the actual trailer for the movie and you're like it's like the entire like police force was like racist or whatever, blah blah,
Yeah.
like against them. It was one person. It was literally her brother.
It was like that whole squad right there.
No, it was
It was
one
like
person.
three of
It was the brother. The brother was doing the shit.
Well, either
And
way,
then there was another cop that
What?
was like,
That just
"What
makes-
are you doing?"
That just makes it even stupider then.
Mm.
I made a case for it, you know.
Like I literally watched it. I was like, "This is different than what he was saying."
So that just means it's even worse. It was just one guy. It's not even the whole cop. the police force that's racist. It's just one cop, and the other guy was like, "Yeah, don't do that." so
Right,
there was an answer after all. Like it was not a scary movie. Want play from the beginning?
Yeah,
Was
play
it-
from the beginning. I'm recording. What's happening?
All right, ready?
All right, so hold on. Read the bio or whatever.
That right here.
Yeah.
22-year-old quits his job making $100K a year to sneak into an event with Logan Paul and ask for a job.
All right, what's his name?
Austin something. I forget his actual name, but I know his TikTok was like Austin. I think it's like Austin. I saw with a G. His
that right
first
there?
name. His first name is no. It's kind of blurred out.
Let me see. Oh, because someone else is trying to.
Yeah.
This is what TikTok does. All it does is fucking steal other people's shit.
Yeah.
There's literally on this fucking video alone 2 fucking TikTok usernames. All right.
But I know at the end of his TikTok is 69.
Alright.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play it.
From the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Before I approached him, he was bragging about making $3 million. I make $100,000 a year. 22, I do make $100,000. That's cool, and I wanna
That's cool.
Mind you, he's crying.
act.
He's
I
like
wanna-
heavily
I wanna do these things.
crying. He's like full fit, like hands in his eyes.
Like,
I'm breaking down.
Like you would think his mom just died.
Oh, I'm setting the cast down.
Here lies his hopes and dreams.
Like, I did come up here by myself. I do have family, but we're not the closest. And I don't have really close friends. You know, there's millions of people trying to do what I'm trying to do. Just watch the clip, okay? Sneak everything. No, I quit my job. No, wait, it's a story. I'm interested. It's a story. I quit my job legit 2 days ago. I came up here, took a risk. I'm originally from Ohio.
You just sneak up here?
No, I didn't sneak in here. I didn't sneak. What do you mean sneak up?
Like on stage? Or you just like...
Yes, I did.
It's one of the sneak
I'm
videos.
sorry, I just...
Did you print the ticket and stuff?
No, Larry, I just need to talk to you. I'm trying to
What
talk
do
to
you
your
wanna
brother. I'm trying to talk about business, trying to get a job. Like, I want to do media. I've been trying to get...
What are you good at?
Doing this with his fucking
dances.
phone.
I did like
What's
that.
your TikTok?
I did that video, you know, like on my... Yeah, you know.
Oh, so you really got what it takes.
I don't.
So,
Then why would I
I need
give
a
you a job?
mentor.
Why would I do that?
I want to be like...
He's giving you a chance. This is supposed to be your pitch.
Exactly.
Right now, right? In my life, I'm a fuck up myself. I need a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need
You need connections and you need people to be around you, right?
No, I didn't have connections and people around. I have Jake. That's it. Do you have a brother? Do you have people, friends?
don't.
Look at this.
I don't.
Friends?
He's giving him the time of day.
I don't.
You don't have friends?
I don't. I swear to God. I'm here by myself.
Where are you from?
I'm from Norwalk,
Bro,
Ohio.
you're a good-looking guy, bro. You have friends, bro. You're fucking lying.
Uh.
Friends. Go make content and stuff with your friends. I'm glad you quit your job. It takes balls to do that, bro. But like now you gotta act.
Trying to make a step.
I'm not. But I'm not the guy directly, right?
You're the guy. You're the guy.
Bro, my team is not. I'm not the guy. Like life isn't about handouts. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm not trying to get.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to work for a little money. No money. I don't know. I can get a job somewhere else. All I want to move to LA. I want to be able to be part of that.
Look, I have to go. If you really are serious about it, bro, you should move to LA and just like you approached me, start making connections with every single person in LA. I'm serious. That's it. I've always said this. If you're charismatic and you can talk to someone, you can make it in LA. That's
There you go.
exactly.
There you go. Like
He
I
really
said,
did give him
fucking
some
yeah.
good ass
Yeah,
advice.
yeah.
Bro,
That's what's crazy
out
about
of
it.
anybody, like to fucking, this guy comes up to you, and he actually said, "All right, then pitch it to me." Like, why should I have you? Like that's just a normal ass interview question. Like that, he basically had an interview.
Yeah, exactly.
That was his interview,
He set up his own mock interview and then failed it.
and then failed it. He legit went into this.
He's like, what are you good at? He's like, nothing.
Nothing.
It's like,
I don't have friends. I don't have anything.
and talking about goals is like, it's like he teleported out the cave.
Yeah, he said, I want a job and blah, blah, blah. All right.
What do you got to do?
Well, I didn't think I would get this far, really.
Yeah, 'cause I got nothing really. It's like, what did you do at your $100K a job per year? You know?
For real.
Yeah.
And then, that would have been. Oh my.
Like, what did you do there that could help him there?
Bruh.
And then like,
now he's crying about it.
yeah, and then like what Logan Paul is saying, like he has a small team. His team is locked in. You know, it's like, what made you think that you can go on to like someone else's team and be something like that? You know, and you just don't do anything.
And Logan Paul basically said
people
what Carlos said.
Yeah,
Would have killed for that opportunity. People would have killed for that opportunity.
and then to show up empty-handed with like no reference, no resource, no
resume.
Yeah, no resume. Just
It was
please.
It was to the point where Logan thought he just did the fucking the sneak shit.
Yeah, just for a video.
Yeah.
And like Yellow was making a point too, because I thought about this too, but I didn't address it in my head fully. It's the way he's just like recording the conversation.
He's recording the whole conversation, and Logan's like, I feel like he knows, but he's pretty desensitized from it because of all the YouTube.
Yeah, it's like he thinks someone's trying to fuck with him or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like you can tell, like he's approaching it, like, oh, okay, maybe it's just someone's trying to fuck with me, but let me see. And then he finds out like it's a guy actually trying to get a job. He's like, what is this? Like, and then he's like, oh, I want to talk to your brother. It's like really, he really didn't want to talk to Logan. He wanted to talk to he wanted to talk to his brother. And he's like, I gotta talk to Logan anyway.
Like, let's say, best case scenario. He gets the fucking job. What is he doing now?
Yeah, what does he do? TikTok dances?
Like, what is he literally gonna do? Be a sound guy on fucking the podcast or something? Like what?
Hold the boom mic or some shit?
Like, in actuality, he gave no fucking reason to be there.
It's like he thought he was like the main character, and then
thought he did his big
stuttering and everything.
He thought he did his big part by quitting his job, right?
Yeah.
It takes more. It's like you can't.
If anything, I would have been like, hey, bro, I got this $100K a year job. I'm willing to quit for you, dog. How can I help you? Now, oh, yeah, I already quit my job, so I have nothing. Hey, help me, yeah?
He's like, this is my last ditch effort. This is all I have. I quit my job.
So you're asking for a handout? No. Well,
pay me some money, but not a lot of money. I can do it for no money. Just give me a house, though.
That's pretty fucking insane. Like, it would be insane if some people were just like...
This was a cameo. And on his cameo, he was like, oh, I'm the guy who went viral off the Logan Paul video. If you want me to,
Are you serious?
Give you inspiration. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Give you inspiration.
Yeah, give you inspiration or something. If you failed. He's on cameo. He's like, give me your money, please.
Asking for more handouts.
Yeah.
Let's get him.
Give him his cameo.
Let's get him on cameo.
It's like, yeah, bro.
Shout out Fools Podcast. They went in on me, but you know. They're doing their thing.
Look, I think Logan Paul was making fun of him on his TikTok too.
That ass 100%. I wanted to get Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps and Dan Alvidan because they both have cameos. I wanted them to shout out the Fools Podcast.
That's funny.
I was gonna do it.
How much is there?
Like those shady.
I don't know. I think it was like $50, and they had a sale recently, but I didn't do it.
Like those shady companies get to do rappers, and they're like, oh yeah, go ahead and check out this. I mean, this company.
We could be meta about it. We could be like, yeah, so they pay me to say this. Me myself never listened to it, but they paid me $50, so.
Even that last line too, which is weird.
Yeah.
You say that too.
Yeah, we could just tell them, can you make a genuine comment about our podcast, the Fools Podcast?
Yeah, I'm just
it's trash.
Yeah, and then we can have a fucking
more
episode.
descriptors,
please. Yeah, we can have an episode called Game Grumps Calls Us Trash, calling us out, question mark.
It's like, but what did we do, dog? Like, I don't know what we did in their heads.
Yeah.
Bro, I fucking quit my job.
I quit my job. I was going to work at Game Grumps.
I quit my job for Fools Podcast.
Bro, we got our team already. We're locked in.
We're locked in. I'm sorry.
The only person that might not be locked in is Ivan because he says some things sometimes.
And who goes to an interview crying, bro?
Who goes to an interview crying?
Oh no, he's crying afterwards.
Who gets an interview and stutters over everything?
I cry after all my interviews, not during.
Exactly.
I don't get the job. I'm like on the bus.
Yeah, the thing is too, you always think you never got it.
Yeah. And so I'm always crying afterward until they call me and say I do got it. Then I stop crying.
And then you start crying because you're like, no, I have a job, responsibilities.
And then I start crying again. It's a whole loop.
It's a loop. A fear loop.
This guy cried for no reason. He crying he had a job.
He cried he had a
Now he's crying he doesn't have a job. Makes sense. Make it make
Damn.
sense.
That's crazy.
What you got, Gallo?
Alright, so I have a few things. I wanted to talk about Marvel's What If.
Oh,
They had
what if I was
4
lesbian?
Yeah, they have 4 episodes. Yeah, what if Captain America was a lesbian?
They got
Nah,
that.
I'm just kidding.
They got that Captain American.
They got
Filter.
Peggy Carter, Captain America for number 1. They have. Oh shit! What the fuck was episode 2?
Could be something black.
No, that was episode 3, I think.
Oh, you see, that was close.
Hold on, I have to look this up. You have anything to talk about, Ivan? To kind of fill in the space while I try to look this up.
The Iron Man 3 video you sent me,
Yeah,
it was really dope.
I liked it a lot. It was really eye-opening.
I already liked Iron Man 3. That was a pretty cool movie. When it first came out in theaters, I was butthurt because like they had Iron Patriot, right? And I know Iron Patriot in the comics is Norman Osborn, and I really wanted that because I like Green Goblin and Norman Osborn and all that shit. And they made it roadie, and I was really disappointed in that. But you know, time has passed. It's cool.
Yeah.
And the way the video explained it, it made it like worth it, you know. So pretty much, War Machine's not sellable, and they want to sell War, so they turn him into Iron Patriot. It makes sense. I'm like, I'm cool with it. And then,
Want me to hold on? Let me give them what the video that we're talking about. I highly encourage you guys watch this video. It talks about how America always kind of sells wars. It's not just us, but it's focused on that. Let me see.
I knew about most of it, most of like the propaganda,
Yeah, exactly.
but I didn't know about the fucking trading cards. I was like, what the hell? Trading cards?
Hold on, there's gonna be a
Since when?
Okay. The video is called "The Mandarin Was Right" and was responsible for Tony's snap, Iron Man 3. So it's a video from Screen Crush with Ryan Airy, which I watch after almost every episode that comes out since WandaVision. I've watched Screen Crush, New Rock Stars, The Canadian Lad, and I think there was somebody
Canadian
else.
Lad.
Yeah, but yeah, they always come out with the like the theories and all that jazz, and like deep dives into the episodes.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm a big Marvel fan. I love to know more about what I love.
I like to go deep.
Yeah, go like
Balls deep.
all the way deep, like fucking just diving, fucking toe
Diving board.
to head, toe to
Toe.
tip of the head, like fully immersed.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Darkness.
I get the same way.
Deep blue sea type shit.
So
Waterworld.
just go for like that 30 minutes.
There's a lot of water in that movie. But ain't no
But
water
yeah,
in that movie.
Very
That's
in the
crazy.
Pacific.
So I like to do that. I don't do it with everything I love. It's just the things that are more easily accessible, like this, the Marvel stuff. I do it with that.
It sucks when you watch a movie and you want to know more about it, so you look it up on YouTube to see if anyone made videos about it like that, and
No
there's
one-
none.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, damn.
Like, oh, damn it. Why don't people like good movies? No.
Well, Wisecrack has a couple. Wisecrack is a good channel too that does videos like that,
Okay.
and they do what's the difference? So like they'll tell you all the differences between the book and the movie, and then they used to have this one thing called Earthling Cinema. There's a guy named Garrick's Wormuloid. He's supposed to be like an alien. He like
I don't like when they do that.
I like that. Okay,
I don't like when they make that one. I remember when I used to watch Game Theory, and they had that Gaijin Goomba guy.
I like him.
I fucking hate him. It's so
I know
annoying.
you hate him.
I hate when people do that stupid high-pitched Fred shit.
Oh yeah.
Why can't you just be genuine? Why can't you just fucking talk?
Okay, but Garrick's Wormuloid's actually really cool though. He's basically like this alien. He's supposed to be an alien from like the future,
Yeah.
and he's analyzing American or Earthling cinema, like
Okay.
from his perspective. It's
like
pretty tight.
MST, or not? What was it? No, yeah, MST 3000. The
The Yu-Gi-Oh channel?
no.
Oh, I was thinking about MST.TV.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. That's why I paused. But no, it's mystical. I mean, Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I never heard of that. Well, I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
They're basically the first people to do commentary on movies.
Mm.
So, like, they had their own show, like, on TV before the streaming services, and then they got revived by Netflix. So they're just, like, three nerds. They pretend, like... The intro says it all, too. They're something about being in space. They get captured, and they're forced to watch bad movies. So, while forced to watch these movies, you see, like, them in the bottom, and the bottom's like a silhouette of them sitting down in the theater watching the movie, and then they just talk about the movie the whole time.
That's tough.
As the movie plays. So they're like, something happens, they do a wisecrack, and it just keeps going like that. It's good, but it also gets very boring sometimes because you're just kind of watching a bad movie.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Screen Crush video on Iron Man 3 was pretty tight, man. And it was showing... Because even... I remember I was like, what? That's not the fucking Mandarin, bro.
Yeah.
Mandarin's supposed to be this Chinese dude with some rings.
Which is another thing that he was bringing up. He's like,
Yeah, he was.
Iron Man 3 is actually a really good movie. You guys literally have one problem with the movie, and it's the Mandarin. And even he's done correctly. Mm. He's done to show that he's the media. Like... what's his name? The bad guy? The actual bad guy?
Seth Killian.
Yeah, so Killian, he's essentially trying to be Palpatine. He's trying to control both sides of this war. So he's like, I make a fake terrorist group, and I'm going to make the weapons to fight them. So you guys buy my weapons, the group gets stronger or whatever, and it's going to be a vicious cycle of that. But, you know, Iron Man comes in, saves the day. However, Killian is basically Iron Man as it's stated in the video. Mm-hmm. So throughout all of Iron Man's movies, he basically is fighting himself. Who was Obadiah Stane was his was like who he was.
He was so basically Tony Stark. He feeds off the fear of the opposing or the American citizens to sell his weapons, right? Mm-hmm. Obadiah Stane is selling those same weapons to the to the enemies, and that's why the terrorists have the same weapons as Tony Stark Industries. That's how Obadiah Stane runs it. So he's the enemy because he was able to fucking sell off the same weapons to the opposing side, right? Yeah. And then so Seth Killian. Oh well, then there's the hammer guy. Yeah. He's trying to do Tony Stark did but better. So he's like, I'm gonna make the same gun but bigger. And then Seth Killian is trying to play both sides using media, propaganda, and all that stuff. So, and they also explain that Tony Stark, he stopped selling those weapons and makes one weapon for himself. And Seth Killian doesn't come to that conclusion because he's basically Tony Stark without the grief. So he never gets that far in his own moral compass.
Yeah. We're really watering down what was a very great video though. So. Yeah. They talk about the propaganda used in every war.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, and how they just do veterans really dirty. You know, everyone talks about the Vietnam vets. They always talk about how like they're baby killers and blah blah and all this and that, and that's pointed out in a clip that he shows from Rocky. Where he says the same thing. Rambo. Whoa! Just because he's Sylvester Stallone. Every movie's Rocky. What the fuck kind of dad am I?
I didn't know Rocky was in the Vietnam War.
It's that one fella, the Balboa. It's the Balboa guy. But, I apologize. But, yeah, so... It's just pointed out, and what else? Man, I really wish I fucking wrote a script for this guy's script that he wrote for YouTube. At least get the key points down.
That's true, yeah, but it shows Iron Man 3 like the discussion is trying to have. I read the comments too. This one guy was like, well, it was kind of like a destructive superhero movie, like deconstruct the whole idea of Iron Man. But it came out right after Avengers, so it's like superheroes were like in the boom stage, right? So they shouldn't have made a movie like that so soon. And he compared it to Ragnarok, the third Thor movie, which is also deconstructive of Thor. But he went about it way better. And then I read this one comment too, kind of replying to that one, and the guy said, Well, it also comes down to directors because Taika Waititi's kind of hip with his movie, whereas Shane Black is like he made a lot of good 80s movies, so he's kind of making Iron Man 3 through that 80s action lens.
Yeah.
But I like both movies regardless. But I like Ragnarok way more though. That's true.
I like Shane Black.
Yeah, Shane Black's cool.
If you guys don't know him, he's from Predators. He's like the nerdy guy. And then he made Predators. And then he got slack for it. And people tried to cancel him because he had a friend who was actually a predator. That he hired for the role. And he was like, damn. I think it was Olivia Munn who pointed it out.
Yeah, she said, I think she filmed a scene with the guy and she was like, I don't want that scene in the movie. Fuck that guy. Rightfully so.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, like it was a while ago and everything, but you're still like looking out for your friend right now, who's a predator. Like, but speaking about like canceling and things like that, David Dobrik.
Oh wait, I had one more thing to say about.
Go ahead.
My bad.
No, you're good.
All right, so I know that there's sometimes like limitations and restrictions kind of make you better, right?
Yeah.
So like sometimes they want to make a scene in a movie, and then the studio comes down on them. You know, to me, I think Spider-Man 3. That's like my favorite Spider-Man movie. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we all know Sony had a big part, like
in like why people don't like some scenes.
Why people don't like it, but I like it still.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it even more so because I'm starting to watch like some of those really old interviews come to light now, or like even some new things are like coming out. Like Tobey Maguire was talking with like the whole cast about like the scene where he's like acting all emo and nerdy and blah blah. Yeah, it's real
cool.
Good. Yeah, it's really
I
cool.
saw one of those.
And then I think he was talking about they talk about the scene where he's like talking on the phone to Dr. Connors about what the symbiote is. Yeah. And then she's like giving him the cookies.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, so we added the scene in because we didn't see why Peter would care what Dr. Connor thinks. Like, it would just be really boring for people to watch, like, Dr. Connors talk about what this is. So we decided to add the scene in where he's just kind of like one ear out the window.
It's fucking awesome, bro. I love that scene. They put it in the montage.
The montage scene. Yeah, they're like, yeah, this whole montage scene was added in to show like how fucking like a nerdy geek he is. Like, he thinks he's cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's the point of that part.
Yeah.
It's like this guy who never was cool in his life thinks he's cool now, and he's gonna show it. He's flamboyant about it. And people hate it because it's like, oh, he looks dumb. It's like, yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's the point.
You know what the cool part is too is that when you look at the scene, there's girls that are like,
yeah, they're all mad as fuck. Yeah, they're mad as fuck.
They're in disgust of him, but there's some that are like,
yeah, there's some that are like, hey,
who's this guy?
And that's because, you know, some girls like more guys who are more confident.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's more confident, yeah.
It's the same thing with wrestling.
Also,
like,
it's New York. People are weird.
Yeah. They probably thought they were trying to start a flash mob before flash mob was a thing. So it was too early.
I was watching Die Hard 2, and it's the one where the guy puts bombs all around New York City.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, that's just so funny. The villain is so funny.
He is.
That's the one with the plane, right?
Nah, it's
the one with Samuel
boat
Jackson.
With the boat. At the end.
With that one nerdy guy. No.
It's with Samuel Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of the second bombs, and they're like 10 seconds late, and then to like answer the phone, and the guy's like, sorry, 10 seconds late. Boom! Like it makes a bomb sound, and everyone. What's his name? What's his name?
Willis?
Yeah, Bruce Willis and Samuel Jackson. They like hit the floor, going bomb, watch out, bomb, and no bomb goes off. The guy's just fucking with them.
Yeah.
And then the people are walking, and you just hear like the crowd, oh, welcome to New York.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like
People are just weird sometimes.
Oh yeah.
It's just so funny.
So pretty much, another example of that is well, not studios coming down, but like just limitations, right? So in the second Halloween movie filmed by Rob Zombie, there's a scene where Michael Myers is getting like these like hillbillies are trying to jump him. He kills them, right? And he didn't even have his mask on yet. He puts his mask on, and then the hillbillies had like a dog caged up in their truck, and he like Michael Myers walks by it and like runs his knife through the cage door, right? And I was watching the commentary for the movie, and Rob Zombie was saying how like he wanted the dog to bark, like do a shit ton of barking at Michael, right? But the dog was scared of the actual actor, so he was just whimpering the whole time. And I was like, I like it way better that way, that the dog was scared, because it's like, this dog fucking knows that Michael Myers is a fucking threat, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how I see it, and I'm glad it came out that way, instead of Rob Zombie's original intention.
Yeah.
I think if the dog was just barking at him, it would have been...
It'd just be a regular dog.
It would have been a regular dog, and it would have been, like, annoying, and I'd be like, eh. But the fact that he's scared, it shows you the threat of Michael.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So, yeah, so...
it's almost like that was the original intention, like, to begin with.
Yeah, Rob Zombie should have just been like, yeah, I planned that.
Yeah, I
He
did
should've
that
just took the
shit.
credit.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
I scared that dog.
And then the trainer's like, I'm sorry, I just couldn't get him to bark. He's like, what do you mean? I didn't want him to bark. The only person that could call him out on it is the trainer.
I like the Seth Killian character a lot. I think he reminds me of Wesker, so, you know, I love Wesker, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Nerdy as fuck.
Well,
Imagine they had like a Wesker flashback for before they did that first mansion mission. Yeah. And he had like long hair and glasses. And he's like,
my name's Albert Wesker.
I'm Albert Wesker.
I like zombies.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of you.
He was like, wow, Chris Redfield, you got nice guns.
Can I get a job?
He's like, move aside, man.
You know what? I'll meet you at the mansion, all right? All right, cool. Yeah, I'll meet you there.
Which one? The Spencer's mansion?
Yeah. I'll meet you there.
Mm-hmm.
And he just like stands him up. And he's like,
This door's locked. I wish I had Jill, the master of unlocking.
whoa! Oh, I almost got crushed there. That should almost made me a Wesker sandwich.
So the director,
The bad acting scene in the voice acting in Resident Evil 1? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh.
In Iron Man 3, the director, he wanted Seth Killian's character to be a girl. And if you notice in the beginning of the MCU, there's not really any female bad guys, like main bad guy. But now there is. There's like Hela and stuff. But yeah, so he wanted to have the main bad guy be a girl. But this Marvel Studios was like, nah.
We didn't even give our own girl her own movie. Why would we give a female villain her own movie?
Yeah. I forget who it was. He stopped. They like kind of not fired him, but they took him off the MCU and they made Kevin Feige the lead of the whole thing.
Good.
But yeah, this guy used to make decisions, right? He didn't want a female bad guy because blah blah blah. He's sexist.
Sorry.
And also in the toy line, because as we all know, usually with superheroes and like cartoons and shit, the toy lines would
Marcel's.
Yeah, with sales it makes up the money for the property. So
that's why George Lucas said, "Oh, I don't want any money for the movie. I just want the toy sales." Mm-hmm. And that's how he got these billions of dollars.
Yeah, he really did. Yeah.
Well,
he literally started the entire movement of toy sales.
Who did it first? Mattel.
It was George Lucas.
No. George Lucas had but he's talking about the company that had the
licensing.
It was Kenner.
Kenner. Yes.
Kenner had a dope ass deal. They were getting
really good.
Like what 75%.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Because basically George Lucas, he already made like a film or two, but the studio was like, I don't know if we want to.
He always asked for more money for the movie.
Yeah.
He consistently asked for more money.
They were like, I don't know if you want to. He's like,
no.
Basically the studio was like, I don't know if we want to help you with this, and he was like, look, you guys can make all the profit out of it. I'll just get the toy sales. And they were like, wow, that's a fucking amazing deal, dumbass. And
exactly.
So they thought they were screwing him over, but he actually ended up making the billions, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, later down the line and shit.
Yeah.
No, not even later down the line, just like in
right
general.
then and there.
Yeah.
So those were that dry period of Star Wars when they started doing all those other like those copycat modes of like weird ass shit because there was no movie.
Yeah, and they made their own vehicles and everything.
Yeah.
Because they were like, we just need to keep going.
Yeah, we just had to keep selling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so that's the whole plan.
Apparently, female figures didn't sell too well, so they didn't want to make it.
Because
they put so much low effort into them, though.
It's because
that's no fault.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly the point. Like,
if
you don't want like this kid to walk around with a Barbie doll, basically, then don't make it a Barbie doll.
Make it an action figure.
Make it an action figure. Make it a cool girl and fucking just like guns and shit.
Yeah.
Blah blah. That's what a little kid's gonna be doing. Like, oh, like pew pew pew. Like,
it's super, dude. It's
you
super
know?
sexist. The toy
industry.
It is.
It's like they go, all right, we're gonna make this female action figure, but she's not gonna have double jointed elbows.
Yeah, no one's gonna want to play with her.
No one's gonna want to play with her, so we're gonna give her single joints.
Save costs.
We're gonna save money
And then,
by giving her less movement. And you're thinking, who cares, right? But now they actually
now if you want to collect the whole line, and even if that girl's like a character that you like, you're fucked.
Oh yeah.
But I'm just adding that in because some characters came out and it's like I don't want that, but I want her.
Yeah, like the Jean Grey, the Phoenix one. It's like a good figure, but her elbows suck and her.
They use the same mold for all of them too.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
And why are they always in heels?
Now this, yeah, exactly. That's the next part I was gonna get to. It's mandatory for all, if not most, of their female figures to have heels. What kind of shit is that, man?
Yeah.
They already have
Can't stand.
They already have like thin little legs, like they can't stand for shit, bro.
Exactly. They're not in proportion to impose.
So yeah, these kids have like all their figures set up. They're like, all right, cool. Like,
That's why kids growing up hitting women. Because they can't play with women fighting figures.
Hold up, we're not popping. Put the lid on. Put the lid back on.
But you know what's cool though?
But it is like kids are in their head all the time. They don't want to be caught with a girl action figure.
That's fucking sucks.
That sucks. They want to
like
have a reason why they have it.
Yeah, like because it does this, because it has so much interchangeable hands. Yeah. They didn't do none of that for them. Yeah. None of that. Well, I think there's only probably a few female figures that I've seen with like.
You wanna know why
2 or 3 accessories?
You wanna know why I have this Jean Grey? Is because she does this and like fucking have like an entire Phoenix fucking piece.
Yeah, remember
like imagine they sold like a big pack and it was like a big like not resin but like big plastics translucent Phoenix.
Oh yeah,
that would exactly.
This what they call just fire models within like the toys and shit for Phoenix. That would be sick.
That would have been sick.
Even though I would like stand by all that, I'm still glad that the bad guy ended up being a dude because I feel like it fits the movie better. If it was a girl, I don't think it would be properly proposed as like a woman, as like the dark side of Tony. You know, it's a reflection of his ego and him without his grief, as the guy said. So if it was a girl, I don't know. Maybe they could have tried it. They could have made it, but it's more believable with the guy, you know, instead of Killian and shit. And then but Hasbro, who does make these Marvel Legends, right? And they make these mandatory like female figures with single jointed elbows and heels and shit. They actually have their G.I. Joe line, which is pretty popular. Like, that shit sells out like that.
Yeah, she's popular.
And they had the first girl in the line was Scarlet, right? And Scarlet is a dope figure. Like, it's really nice. But she has single jointed elbows. It's like she would have been the figure would have been a 10 out of 10.
Because that line was really selling out because of their articulation.
Yeah.
People were like, wow, they like G.I. Joe really fucking...
Stepped it up.
Stepped it up. Yeah, they put a lot of stuff into it, and it's because
it's almost like it's a milestone for how far figures have come.
They come from a lot. Like especially like during the Vietnam War and stuff, they had us turn away from any war because no one wanted to buy war items or like war toys, because war was a controversial thing. So they had G.I. Joe doctors, G.I. Joe like paramedics and stuff like that. G.I. Joe firefighters. G.I.
Joe Daddy comes home.
Yeah. Daddy actually comes home.
Yeah. Daddy please come home.
The latest lines though, they came out with this figure named Lady J. I never heard of, because I know G.I. Joe.
Oh, hey Lady
J.
Right?
But I don't know. I never heard of this girl before. But I bought her, and I found her at GameStop, and she's fucking dope because she kind of looks like Jill from her BSAA outfit.
Oh, that's who that was.
Yeah, and she comes with like a cool amount of knives and shit. And she has double jointed elbows, bro.
That's right.
And she has boots on. She ain't got no heels.
That's right.
It's fucking tight.
That's right.
I really love that figure. It's cool, man. It's a trip to actually see double jointed elbows on a female.
Yeah, you were having fun with that
figure. Yeah, I did a post on my toy page, and every single picture of her was taken after. I modeled it after Jill pictures. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw the side by sides.
Yeah.
I posted those on my main page. Yeah.
Follow at Double Ivan. It might be changed, but like a few episodes after this, but you know.
Actually, people used to tell me that because I used to change my name all the time. Like, well, you were this, now you're that, now you're this, and blah blah blah. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh, you think you're gonna stick with Double Ivan?
I've been having it for the past like 5 years, I think, 4 or 5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Maybe like 2018. Okay, so 3 years.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll believe that.
This is the longest I've ever had this name. I dig it.
All right. Yeah, because I remember Angel already changed his.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. His name's @_no name_. Catch him on Spotify too as well. Except for on Spotify, it's in brackets instead.
On it's just underscore.
It's still underscore?
Yeah, it's still underscore.
I thought on something you couldn't do it.
No, it's just I couldn't do the brackets on Apple.
On an Apple.
Yeah, so I just put underscores on everything. So
all right, there you guys go. He only
Underscore,
has a single out.
Yeah, I'm trying to have Samsung mixed up. This song I have.
Another
song, but
Juice WRLD. The reason why his name is spelled the way it is, you know, it's like Jice or something like that, is because he saw on Apple Music Juice WRLD wouldn't fit, so he had to shorten one of the words.
Yeah, Apple Music's whack like
That's
that.
fucking tight though, cause it looks cool that way.
Yeah. You take all that.
Let's do.
Take all that.
You want to do a Juice WRLD cover band, but call it like Geese World, and we just all play as Geese from Dragon Ball Z. Jace.
The red guy?
Yeah.
Have Vegeta come out and kill us?
Yeah. I can't. Isn't he just he's Australian. He has an Australian accent.
Alright, mate.
Yeah, alright, mate.
What I tell you is, round one, fucking done in round one. I told you don't sleep on me. There's levels to this.
Can you do one of Juice WRLD's song as Jace? Put your heart in the bag.
Put my heart
Yeah.
in the bag, and nobody gets hurt. No, I'm running from your love. I'm not sad, but it's a gift and a curse. And I wish I had a Dragon Ball wish, but I don't.
Now put the ball in the bag. Nobody gets hurt.
He's giving me the runaround. I really hate the runaround.
The fucking sound effects and shit.
Yeah.
That's some.
Snake Way.
That's
9,000.
Yeah, SSJ 9000.
SSJ. And then
SSJ.
he changed it
To what?
SSJ. All right, calm down.
That's funny. That's meta.
Yeah.
I haven't watched one of his videos in a long time.
It's because they're all the same.
Yeah. Once you see the formula,
Yeah,
it's Dende this,
yeah,
Nana
then they
goes
that,
that.
exactly. Like, I'm gonna fuck your hoes and blah blah blah. And it's like, boy, get some new bars, please.
If it works, man.
No, that's the problem. It doesn't work anymore. It's cool that you're animating this stuff, but you could tell that he's using a lot of time to animate instead of writing down the actual.
Blue Key Blast was a bop. Though.
Blue Key Blast in my head. That's what I'm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he doesn't do he doesn't really do those anymore either. The parodies.
He's whack.
That's right. I miss Fetty Crow, dog.
Freddie what?
Fetty Crow.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Android 18, fucking twerking.
It's funny because I posted this meme on my story, right? Of like the weakest, the strongest Drake fan, and it's like this girly man.
Yeah.
And then the weakest Kanye fan is fucking Dana White, all ripped and shit. And the funny part is that, you know, I'm more of a Kanye fan, right? But I haven't listened to his new album. But I listened to all of Certified Lover Boy last night.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. I liked it.
Oh my god.
I actually like Donda.
I haven't listened to either of them. I listened to some Donda.
I actually fuck with Donda.
But it was like background for my shower.
Was it
And I
God
found
Breathes on Me? That's just fire.
in my head, I was like,
I know God breathed on me.
the shower is a good place to listen to music, right?
Yeah.
In my head, so I was like, all right, cool. But I find that myself listening to music, especially new music,
Oh yeah.
I can't.
Cause
All I hear is the beat.
Oh,
That's all I hear is
like in the shower?
Yeah, I can't hear
Like,
like
follow
the
the vocals?
lyrics really.
Oh,
And the
okay.
only reason I would hear them is if I know the song.
Yeah.
For a simp album, Certified Lover Boy, I was actually able to play Mercenaries to it.
What would you rank it?
And it was actually going pretty hard. I'd give it like a 7 or 8 out of 10.
So first impressions 7 and 8.
Yeah. There's this. I like the first song a lot. It's called Champagne Poetry. And then there's
Because his name's Champagne Papi.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. I like puns.
What's up,
It's not really a pun, but you know, it's a play on words.
Yeah.
And then there's this song with fucking Rick Ross and Lil Wayne, right? That shit's amazing. And at the end, the final verse is Lil Wayne saying she licked my lollipop and my tears. I was like, damn, it's fucking amazing, bro.
What would you rank Donda?
I didn't get. I'm halfway through, Right now it's at 6, but that's only because I'm halfway through.
Oh, I get you.
It's one of
First
those
impressions.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like,
You gotta.
that should help me out.
Yeah, you gotta take.
Yeah,
it goes hard.
Yeah, it goes hard.
Shit.
Like it's like the message that's in it. Like it's just so hard. It makes you want to do something. It makes you want to be something that you're not. Like,
new albums. New albums definitely hit more when you know about the lives.
Yeah.
The lives of the people making them. I remember when Fiddler made their new album. Zach was going through being sober now. He stopped doing like drugs or anything. So listening to him talk about that and listening to the new what was the album name? I don't remember. It's a picture of a rock though. I got it signed by them. It was really cool. They did a free show at Amoeba.
Oh
and I got to meet them, and
I
didn't know what to say. I was like, I listened to you guys. Like, I saw Max Can Surf, and
I love you.
Yeah, and they're like, cool, and I'm like, yeah, it is. and then
can I get a job?
We were just talking. I quit my 200K a job.
Bro, I feel you, man.
But it was also cool because I was, Amoeba is just a cool place.
Yeah.
So I'm walking around looking at all the cool stuff. And I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom.
Their old location or like their new one?
The old.
Okay.
And then
I go
to the bathroom, and fucking Elvis is in there, and I was like, I'm just gonna go to the bathroom because it's like it's cool, but it's also like we're in the bathroom. So what am I? Oh hey, what's up, man? And like try to shake his hand before you
stop looking at my dick.
Yeah.
My bad, man. I'm just a fan.
I'm just a fan. Oh, and then it turns into that Tyler Creator song, the one where he's at Six Flags, and he's like the guy's trying to. No, what? Seen it?
What is it?
It's a song.
Oh, it's a song.
It's a song by Tyler Creator, and it's basically a super mega fan goes to talk to him at Six Flags when he's just kind of chilling, and he's like, I listened to your album, blah blah, and I jerk off to your voice and blah blah. I put I printed out your face so I could fuck it, and I got paper cuts all over my dick.
That's not hard.
Yeah.
I'd be like weirded out, but I'd be like, hey, that's pretty tight though.
That's flattery.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, and then he's like,
can you send my dick?
Yeah, can I take a picture of you? And he's like, all right, let's make it quick.
Real quick.
Yeah.
like really fast.
He's like, I gotta go ride Colossus. Let's make this quick.
So you, what's it called when you're shy around a celebrity?
Oh yeah, I was
starstruck.
Yeah, I was definitely starstruck.
Dude, I was starstruck when I met Vince Staples.
Yeah, you should see how tense his shoulders are in the picture.
In that picture, yeah. Dude, oh man, it's because like okay, so me and Fabian went to LA, right? We went to an Urban Outfitters, and we bought it. We both bought a CD, and when you buy the CD right there in that location, you were able to go see him. He was gonna do like a 2-song little show in that same area, right?
Hold on, it's about a pop. Okay, go on.
So yeah, we did that. We went, bought the CD. Went back home, and like 2 days later we were back in LA, right? And we were waiting for the show to start, and like man, it's crazy. People really come out from like all over the country, dude.
Yeah.
And they go to LA and they move there and they leave everything behind and they really try to make it. It's crazy.
Yeah. I just want a job.
I was hearing this guy, he was talking about that, and I was like, damn, that's fucking. You gotta have some mental fortitude to do that shit.
Or hella ignorant.
Yeah, that too. And yeah, the show was tight. Vince Staples actually forgot some of the lyrics. He was like, "Damn, I can't believe I forgot the lyrics to my own song." And then
you told me that.
Yeah, it was funny because I think it was 7:45. The lyrics were just, "It's 7:45."
Man, he's like, "What time is it?"
Scoop you up around 7:45.
Hey, sometimes your brain just does that.
Yeah, it does.
Like if you're like it's 7:45, but then you like know that I could make a joke right now about the actual time. What time is it? Shit, I don't know the fucking time. The song's still playing. Do I say 7:45 still?
He's just smiling at the mic, not even talking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sometimes you just fucking yours in your head.
Yeah, it was a clean ass little show though, and then the meet and greet afterwards, it was tight. And I was wearing a Dragon Ball Super shirt that had Beerus and Champa on it, like chibi versions. And like I go up to shake his hand, and he's like, I like your shirt, and I was like,
I like you.
Thank you. And like he had his buddies off to the side, and they were like, he would like talk to him in between like people walking up to him, and so they're all laughing and being buddy and shit, and I was just like super fucking nervous. And we turn around.
Like, what if they talk about me?
Yeah, and I turn around for the picture. I'm like, but it was cool, man. It was fucking tight. But yeah,
shout out Vince Staples.
Shout out Vince
To our like 50 followers.
It's fucking funny.
What's your favorite song, Vince Staples? To be honest, I don't know.
3230. That's my favorite song.
Blue Suede.
That goes hard. I like 3230 when he's like
North. I feel like that's like the most known, right?
it's either 3230 or Senorita. I like that song a lot. I really like the lyrics in there.
You guys remember the Harlem Shake?
Everyone trying to do that in class and shit.
Yeah.
Let's do the whole shit in class. Let's do it in the quad.
Let's do it in the quad. Yeah, fucking to your production, yeah.
Senorita has a feature on it, but he's not listed as a feature.
Oh, feature?
Yeah.
Feature isn't a feature?
Yeah.
Is it the past? Is it a past feature?
Technically, the album came out like 2016.
Or was it a present? A present for us? A present future?
No, I think in the future it'll be the present, no?
I
it's
think
the future now.
So,
It's always the future now.
Vince
If
Staples
only if I was present.
Vince Staples tries to like make
The
his
people listening to the episode.
he makes his album like a real art piece, right? That's why I don't think that the Summertime '06 album has features on it. Like it doesn't list any of the features. Same thing with the
I feel like if I were to write a album or anything, I'll definitely make it more of a like a piece. Like it won't be like any traditional like writing. And I feel like when I write stuff, I always do it more formula. Like, yeah, I always do it more formulaic. Is that a word? Did you just trick me? Is formulaic a real thing? All right, cool. Angel said no. So like if I had an idea, I would definitely like, oh well, this would sound cool if it sounded like this song, but with these type of like lyrics. This would sound better if I did this in the beginning and then do like a I forgot the name of it. It's like a 6-point storyline to this, like blah blah blah. Like, you know, this
like
formulas.
Denzel Curry's album Taboo. I was like light, gray, and black.
Yeah, like, and yeah, definitely like that too. Like, all right, so I'll start off with the going down. I'll go into like getting high up, like raise the BPM or some shit, and then in the very end be like back down, end it on a low note instead of a high note that people expect. You know, so it's like stuff that goes through my head when I think about that.
Yeah, Vince's Big Fish Theory album. That's the one that we bought to go to the concert.
Why don't you spit some game?
The album, the CD is a goldfish on it, right? But the actual like CD case is just a clear case. Like there's no booklet, nothing. But it brings the aesthetic. It's pretty chill. And then I was watching some Vince Staples interviews, like on radios and podcast shows and shit. And he did one with Tyler the Creator, right? And they were talking about how like
Tyler the Creator, Tyler the Destroyer.
Tyler the Creator, Tyler the Destroyer. Burn this in.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
They were talking about how like their fans can tell, like a picture of them, they could tell which album they had came out with from that picture by what they were wearing. I was like, damn, that's a trip.
That is a trip.
That's true.
It's pretty
That
cool.
makes sense.
And they said that they could it's cool. They were appreciative of that because they said that with the rappers that they look up to, like Kanye West and all that shit, from what he's wearing, they can tell what album he had out at that time. So now it's like, oh, now our fans can tell how we were for which album, which is really cool. I dig that.
It is cool. And it's like, it really separates the posers from the real people as well.
All the fake fans?
Yeah.
From the stands?
Yeah. If you could tell something like that, like what like so he could tell that, right? And like say this other rando walks in with like an outfit that he's not familiar with, he's like, this motherfucker heard one song. This like, or like this person got brought here by a friend, he doesn't even listen.
I see a red jumpsuit with some dread mask. I'm like, that's fucking all. That's Slipknot self-titled albums. Corey Taylor right there.
It is Corey Taylor. He's like, I just got done with my show. I wanted to come down and see this.
His new mask looks pretty trippy.
His new mask looks really cool. Did they all get a new mask or was it just him?
It's probably just him, but to me, I kind of think it's like a mixture of most of his masks put together, except for the eye part. I don't know, but it looks like a snake. It's pretty tight.
So, wait, that's like a snake?
Yeah, with the eyes and the mouth.
Oh, I get you.
But it definitely has All Hope Is Gone vibes on it.
I was trying to think of a way to get.
Oh, this is an ad.
All right, we're back, and Angel refuses to relieve himself.
Oh, I take a shit.
So, talking about Marvel stuff, I wanted to get more into Marvel's What If that they're coming out with. They're currently on episode 4, which is my favorite episode. Spoilers for Marvel's What If.
Damn.
It has Doctor Strange, and it contains I remember literally, I think it was last episode when I was talking about like favorite DBZ villains, and I said Super Boom blah 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 because he absorbs. Doctor Strange does that in this episode. So basically, he the premise was, what if he loses his heart, not his hands? And by heart, they mean his girlfriend. The in the MCU, she's his ex in the movie, but in this one, they have like a good relationship, and he loves her. But she's the one that dies in the car crash when he's doing the Lamborghini thing.
Wait, so she's in the car with him now?
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, and it's that one movie. I forgot what it's called, but every time he tries to go back in time to save her, he can't because she dies for another reason. Same exact premise.
The butterfly effect?
I haven't seen the movie.
His girlfriend doesn't die, but...
So, I'm going to stop you so you don't spoil it.
Okay.
But it's because the ancient one tells him that it's an absolute point, and he can't change absolute points.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that pink fucking Mustang.
Wow. I like it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't drive a Mustang, though.
I like the car, though. I like
That's
the
nice.
colors. So, the absolute point is her dying. If she doesn't die, he doesn't get the grief to become Doctor Strange. So that's the whole thing. So he has a time stone now. So he's like, I'm gonna keep trying. And then after she meets him, she splits him in two, and the good one's still basically in the same time, except this Doctor Strange, the bad one that wants to save her, he goes back, like way back.
By bad, do you mean like evil bad or like a variant bad?
Variant bad.
Okay.
Well, both. They're both evil bad.
Wow.
He essentially knows about Cagliostros?
The bad guy from Doctor Strange?
No. They don't really talk about him much, but it's all those books from the movie Doctor Strange, how they all came from a library called he went to back when that library, before it got destroyed or whatever. So Cagliostromo's library, and then this guy comes in. Fuck, what was his name? It was like something. Starts with a B. But either way, he's like, "Oh, are you Cagliostromo?" And he's like, "No, I'm this guy." And he's like, "All right." But he essentially just reads a bunch of books to try to reverse the absolute point, and in doing so, he's like, I just need more power. I'm gonna start absorbing demons. Whoa. So he starts summoning demons, and he just like opens his fucking like mouth and eyes, and there's fucking like sucks them in, and as he does so, he kind of like takes a little bit of the appearance, and then goes back to normal Strange, and he keeps doing that, and then fucking it's fucking dope. And like I said, that's like my favorite thing is like stealing people's powers.
Yeah.
That's my favorite power. And he was doing it, and I was like,
Eric Cartman.
this shit's better than this movie, man. And then, yeah, he has to fight himself because the Ancient One's dead. By the time he made this decision to use the time stone and everything to go back in time. So she sends a projection of herself to a certain point in time in the future. So it's basically like a projection. It's not really her. So she does that and talks to Doctor Strange. Is like, you gotta fight your evil self. He's like, what? Yeah, I kind of made an evil, like, I split you in two, so down there's two of you. And he's like, fuck. So he has to go back and fight him, and they had like this dope fucking fight. And then mid-fight, Doctor Strange sends his cape to like distract him or whatever, and the other Doctor Strange sends his cape, and they have a cape fight.
It's fucking tight.
It's cool. And then it's just some really cool stuff happens. But it is my favorite episode. So I would say that was my favorite. Episode 1, Peggy Carter becomes Captain America. The second, I believe it is 2. Yeah, episode 2, where Star-Lord is T'Challa, is my third favorite, and my least favorite would be the least favorite doesn't mean it's not good, but it's not my favorite. it's the one where what if the Avengers died before they were avenging.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the one where they turn into zombies?
Nope, that should be the next episode, I believe, tomorrow.
Oh, that's sick.
Maybe that one will be my favorite. But the other one was cool though, the one where they all die, because they kill off the Hulk. And basically throughout the this was back during Fury's big week, you know, like when he like recruits everybody.
Yeah.
It starts off with that donut scene where Iron Man 2, you know, he's in the donut.
Yeah.
And he goes inside and, you know, like Black Widow gives him the medicine, not an antidote, but it's a medicine. He dies right there. And then they think it's her, and she's like, oh, fuck.
So they get her too?
Always go after the Russian. So so then Fury's like, all right, just break out and find out who's really doing this. And she's like, all right.
I would like a Spider-Woman movie. That'd be tight.
And
She's
it's really
part of the
cool.
Avengers and shit.
It's really cool who's doing it.
Who?
Spoilers, man.
That is spoilers.
Who?
Winter Soldier.
Nope.
Damn. That'd be tight, though.
Do a guess, Angel. Do a guess right now.
Can you imagine how sad it'd be? Winter Soldier killing Captain America, and there's no what do you call it when you redeem a character? Oh, there's no redemption arc?
You don't remember Fury's big week, dog? Captain America wasn't part of that. It was toward the end. No? It's Ant-Man's it's Ant-Man. But not Paul Rudd Ant-Man, it's the other guy.
Oh, the first Ant-Man?
Yeah. It's because in this universe, the first
Him?
Yeah, Hank Pym. Yeah, the first person to become the Avenger was actually his daughter, Hope, and she dies. And now he blames Fury for it.
Oh,
and,
shit.
You know, and in his fucked up mind, because remember, the comics Hank Pym is entirely fucked up and
Yeah.
like multiple personalities and all kinds of stuff. Like he's not a good dude. No. Motherfucker abuses his wife and shit. So like
That's crazy.
So they kind of bring some of that into the What If episode, and it's really cool because he comes he becomes Yellow Jacket, and he just takes down the Avengers one by one.
What a trip, man.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good show. I need to watch that shit.
It's a good show.
What was that on Disney Plus?
It is on Disney Plus.
What
Comes
about
out
that
every
anime
Wednesday.
Star Wars thing? Is that good?
Anime Star Wars? They didn't come out yet.
Oh.
You're talking. I'm not hyping myself up for that.
Why?
They did the same thing with Halo. It's literally called Halo Legends, and it's the exact same premise. Different companies and stuff.
Oh yeah, we used to watch that with Anthony.
Yeah, they different companies do different animations for different stories in the Halo universe. The exact same premise. Different companies do different Star Wars fucking universe stuff. So I feel like it's gonna be the same thing, and it's not like Halo Legends is bad, but like they're all one shot. Like maybe you like them, maybe you don't.
What about the Batman one? like Gotham Knight City guy.
Oh yeah, the one where like there's like an Asian one or something.
Yeah, he has superpowers.
Yeah, same thing.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, but that's all they are. And that one was like the shortest of them all. Like, that shit was like what, 2 minutes?
Yeah, he was fighting Bane.
He was
Poison Ivy or some shit.
He was fighting Bane. He could turn into bats. That shit was dope.
He's a gangster.
He could turn into bats, though.
Gang member.
That's real bad.
He was basically fucking Itachi. Who will win? That Batman or Itachi?
Itachi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking right.
That's fucking right.
That's fucking right. Fuck, why did they close the club?
I was like, what are you looking at?
I was also playing I was playing Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite again.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Nice.
The thing is, like, a lot of people hate it, but I blame Marvel for the reasons why it's bad.
Yes.
Also,
It's literally all Marvel's fault.
Yeah.
Capcom did what they could. They were introducing new characters and they were trying to do like a whole thing.
How do you fuck up Chun-Li's face though?
That's another thing I was gonna get to. They did what they could. However, the fucking like what's the word for it? What they're showing.
maybe.
The gameplay's okay, but like what they're showing. Fuck, what's the word?
Like the interface, the user experience. What are you talking about?
The look of it.
Oh,
the
just like
aesthetic.
there's like the aesthetic, the design of it.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
design, the aesthetic, the how they
The
want
look and
it.
feel.
Yeah, like it sucks. It's terrible.
I get you.
Spider-Man, his arms, like first of all, he motherfucker's top heavy and everything, and his armpit like ends right here. Like he has like 2 inches of armpit and shoulder. Like like his arms like all the way up over here, and I guess that's so he could do his like Spider-Man pose.
Yeah.
And they just like used, it's like they modeled his fighting pose first, thought that looked right, but then when they had him stand up, they were like, ooh, oh, well, we're running out of time, send him out. Like
Let's hopefully you don't stand up.
yeah, exactly.
I
It's
remember.
like, jeez.
I remember the fighting game community were like, "We want Magneto,"
Yeah, and then that's another thing.
and the developer was like, "Well, the developer was a former fighting game champion, and he was working on the game, right? And he was like, oh, we don't have Magneto, we don't have X-Men characters, we don't have these characters, but we have these new characters. And these new characters have similar movesets. Because at the end of the day, are you really playing this game to play Magneto, or are you playing the game to play a character that has Magneto's moveset?"
We're playing for the character.
Exactly. We're
Playing for the character. How can you say that?
For
Then
us.
make them all stick figures. Then make them all stick figures. If you honestly believe that, don't give us Marvel vs. Capcom. Give us fucking versus.
He
That's
used
what
the word.
that's what they had stickfigures.com.
Why do you think we're playing Marvel vs. Capcom?
For real.
I thought it was Marvel versus Marvel.
I think the word he used that triggered everyone was function. He's like, Magneto has a function, and we can literally just give that function to any other character. It'll be the same thing, and people will still want to play it.
No.
No.
It's so fucking idiotic.
The function of Magneto is that he's Magneto.
Why would you make a fighting game that has characters that people want to play as and not give us those characters?
What if I do want to be a Jewish boy with magnetic powers?
Exactly.
What if that's what I want to be there for?
An old Jewish man with a diaper.
Yeah.
Diaper.
Diaper.
He's dapper in that diaper.
Diaper.
Dapper diapers.
Nah.
Guys, we have a company here.
No.
We can make adult diapers
No.
for the rich. I know the tagline too. Dapper diapers for those who need a little bit more time on their hands.
Are you tired of shitting on motherfuckers? Dapper diapers.
Diapers. Yeah. Why waste time going to the bathroom when you can have a diaper?
I don't condone this.
I was
This
watching,
person right here could use a diaper.
I was on YouTube, and some fool was making fun of his one friend on TikTok that I guess is going around as people just is baby play. Is people with pacifiers and shit, fucking like babies.
I've
That's
known
fucking
about
weird,
that
bro.
because that's what's it called?
There's this one chick that's
No,
like,
I think Padilla did it too. Yeah.
oh yeah, he interviewed
did.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think me and Session saw that and we were laughing at him.
Oh man, those interviews are really good.
Yeah, I like those interviews a lot.
But no, what really brought it to light was that one fucking show. What was it back then? The
My Crazy Life.
Oh, the
It was like My Strange Addiction.
Yeah, there you go.
My Strange Addiction.
I'm addicted to horseplay. Hey.
All in favor? Nay.
I had a bullseye toy when I was a kid, and I was trying to make horse noises. When I was like fucking 6 years old, and my grandma looked at me as if I was retarded. I was like, damn.
She was like, oh no, the boy's into horseplay.
What have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done?
Thanks, Hayden Christensen.
I brought peace, stability
Freedom.
to my new empire.
Your new empire?
If you're not with me, then you are my enemy.
Anakin! What the fuck?
Don't make me kill you.
Alright, like, I guess that some lines are bad. But, like...
I love all those lines. I don't know.
No, I don't like how it's the fucking... Don't make me kill you.
I like it.
Come on, man.
I like it.
That shit sounds like a fucking video game.
It is a video game.
Yeah, it is a video game.
Yeah.
I really fucked with the Star Wars 3
No, that's
game
one of the best games.
so much.
If you guys want to fucking have a Star Wars, we talked about this on the
Yeah.
podcast. But that's why. But it's good. It's one of the best fucking
Yeah.
Star Wars fighting games.
Yeah, Star Wars Force, Star
No,
Wars
it
3
is.
and Star Wars Force Unleashed.
Yeah, I never played it
Yeah.
growing up, but I played it with these guys like 4 years ago, and that shit
Yeah, I
was
told
amazing.
you. Yeah, Star Wars Episode 3 has this feature that people don't talk about enough, and it's a Star Wars fighting game.
It's a versus mode.
And it has a versus mode, and it even has fucking Sifo.
You can even have a
Sifo
co-op mission.
Dyas?
It has Sifo D.
No way.
Yeah. You can do co-op too.
Yeah,
you can do co-op
you can do co-op in the missions, and it's cool.
Does it
But
have
the
Count
thing
Dooku?
is,
Yeah.
it has Count Dooku as a fighter.
It has
You
a
can do
big-
Count Dooku versus Mace Windu,
I think
which is what we did.
How come we don't play again?
We can.
yeah, we can.
My house is down the street.
There's a variant with Anakin with the red lightsaber and then Obi-Wan with the red lightsaber.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's just sick.
That's fucking hard, dude.
And then, can you believe it? A video game where you play co-op the entire game with your friend. You're Obi-Wan and fucking Anakin. You're playing, and then you get to the end, and you're like, well, what's gonna happen now? They fight at the end. Well, guess what? You fucking fight. You fight them, and then you get different endings. You get different endings.
Depending who wins and shit, yeah.
Bro, that's. People talk about how like
And it was dope too, cause even in the cutscenes, cause some of the missions in that game were deleted scenes from the movie,
yeah,
which is fucking
they
sick.
show scenes.
Yeah.
The game is the movie.
Yeah.
Because it shows the movie scenes and you just play through them.
Don't make me kill you.
And I'm just saying that's how video game movies should be. It should definitely be. Since you have more time to work on it as well, it should be deleted scenes. It should be bonus scenes,
Don't they have less time?
and they should be
sometimes?
definitely alternate endings in there.
Yeah.
Because you can't just do like a bunch of alternate endings for a movie because you're like, well, this isn't my vision or whatever. But if
Like
you're
the
fucking
game-
playing a game,
Like yeah, fuck
like
it.
you can show all your visions, fucking multiple visions on here,
Scout-
multiple WandaVisions.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World. How do you feel about the ending? Him walking off with Ramona.
I like it.
What do you think about the other ending that they almost had with him leaving with Knives? Whoa.
She
why?
deserves better.
Knives deserves better?
Yeah, Knives deserves better. Also,
Not
she's a
young
fucking
Neil?
child. She's still in high school.
What about Young
He's
Neil?
23.
Young Neil?
No,
Scott?
Young Neil could do what he wants. I don't know how young he is. But the thing is Scott. First of all, he got her as a plaything. Scott's not a good person.
He's not.
The people think that people watch this movie and root for Scott, for how he's acting or whatever. That's not what we do. I have my Ramona Flowers tattoo and everything, but the end of the movie is basically saying, like, you're growing. They grow. He knows he made a mistake, and he confronts it during a fucking boss battle, and he's like, she says what? You cheated on me with Knives? No, I cheated on Knives with you. And she's like, what's the difference? And he's like realizing that he's a fucking bad guy.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is growth. At the end of the movie, instead of like breaking it off with her because it's hard to be with her or whatever, he faces the challenges ahead, and they both go through the door together. because they know there's not gonna be a fucking like fairy tale ending, but they're gonna try anyway.
Ooh, that's just like the ending to Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. What?
I told you I didn't see that movie. And
Oh, you gotta watch it, bro.
What's the point? I know that they're gonna try at the end of the movie.
That's true.
I
Don't watch it.
already know the ending.
Just forget about it, because that's what the movie's about. It's forgetting.
What keep reminding you?
You know what? If there was like this procedure I could have where I could just like delete memories, I'll do that.
Look into his light.
Well, it's a whole process, actually.
It's a whole process, Angel.
And you have
I have to
to
take away all the pictures
yeah,
of us. I have to fucking.
send them in. Did you watch the movie or what? That movie has...
I told you I saw the beginning.
That movie has, what's her name? The girl who plays Mary Jane in Spider-Man?
Mary Jane.
What's the actor? Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst. It has Kirsten Dunst, so it has Mary Jane. It
Oh,
has,
you mean the girl from fucking Jumanji?
yeah, it has Mark Ruffalo, which is the Hulk, and it has Frodo, I think.
Baggins?
Yeah, I don't know Lord of the Rings, but it has that guy.
For Frodo.
With the pretty eyes.
the pretty eyes.
Except he's a creeper in this movie.
The guy from Wilfred?
So they're not pretty eyes, yeah. They're creeper eyes.
Creeper's cool.
Yeah. Dude, I had him as my profile picture for the longest time.
That's not him on your profile picture anymore?
Not anymore, nah.
That looks like some rando from like maybe a villain in an anime. I'm gonna take a shot out. I'm gonna take a shot and say it's from. Fuck, I forgot what that shit's called. Sort of no.
Nope.
What's that shit called? Wait, don't tell me. The one with Rem.
ReZero?
Is
Oh, Angel actually knows the name.
Yeah, there it is. That one.
Yeah, his name is Betelgeuse Romaniconti Des.
Betelgeuse?
Yeah.
You mean Beetlejuice?
They pronounce it a
Beetlejuice,
bunch of
Beetlejuice?
ways. They call him Beetlejuice, Betelgeuse, Betelgeuse, Petelgeuse.
Call him Beetlejuice, dog. Y'all spelled it that way.
Betelgeuse Romaniconti Des.
You have to say his name 3 times?
I guess it's a constellation.
Really?
I think so, yeah. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't looked it up, but
I'm not sure about that either. I don't know about constellations or astrology or any of that
I know about
stupid crap.
I know about Castor and Castor and Troy or some shit like that, which is cool.
castor oil.
There's like this Yu-Gi-Oh card called Constellar Castor, and then he has like a brother called. Let me look it up because it's pretty interesting.
I forgot all about constellars.
Yeah. Angel used to have the dragon thing
Which one?
for one of your
Omega
decks.
or
Dragon these
double-
nuts.
Or
Across your face.
the rank 7.
The rank 7 that you'd go into.
Yeah,
That shit was tight.
yeah, that rank 7 was tight.
You're rank 7. I want to go into.
Pleiades is cool.
Who?
Pleiades?
Pleiades.
Mm-hmm.
Pleiades nuts.
Constellar Pleiades. That was pretty funny, girl.
I did like 5 of them in a row for you guys to finally say what was funny.
Yes. Oh fuck. Let me see.
Castor oil?
I said that. Now you stealing jokes over here.
I don't know what you're
5
talking
seconds into a podcast, we caught you on 4K.
about. I don't know what you're talking about. That's my power. I steal jokes.
That's my favorite power.
So that's your yeah.
Who knew that Angel would be my favorite villain in the Fools podcast?
I'm a fool.
I used to look up the trivia for the different storylines in the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and there's Constellar Castor, right? And Constellar Pollux, I think that's his name.
Oh yeah, Pollock. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Pull on my dick.
in the storyline, those are brothers, but they're also the Constellar monsters are also based off of constellations, right? So
would've
the
never
actual,
guessed. I would have never guessed.
the constellation of Castor and Pollux, I guess they're actually brothers, right? So then I watched this movie for the first time. Well, this was years ago, but I watched this movie called Face Off. Like in
The
Face
one
Off.
where you take the face off?
Yeah, like in Face Off.
With what's his name? Wait, what's his name?
Nicolas
John
Cage and
Travolta.
John
Yeah.
Travolta. I like how you said John Travolta and I said Nicolas Cage.
I know he's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And here's the cool part that I noticed when watching it. Nicolas Cage's character, his whole like I think he's either trying to save his brother out of prison or his brother's trying to get him out of prison. But
Either way, somebody's trying to get somebody off.
yeah, Face Off. So Nicolas Cage's character's name is Castor Troy, and his brother's name is Pollux Troy. That's fucking awesome, dude.
Mhm.
I like that a lot. So yeah, you want to talk about your job?
So I had my first week where I was actually like in function
Working?
the whole time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of doing like bullshit stuff. And God damn, I'm tired. But I have 4 days off now.
Hey.
Like, isn't that sick? And also, look at my gas.
Fool?
I filled up my tank before my work week. This is after the work week.
And it's only because your work week is 3 days. That's what's
That's what
up.
I'm saying, dog.
So it's waking up now.
My work week at a previous employer, whole thing.
Oh, man.
My work week when I had 2 of those previous employers, whole thing on. A week. It takes $70 to fill this boy up.
70. Oh, man.
It takes $70 goddamn dollars to fill this boy up.
Especially with the gas prices now.
Yeah.
It was a good thing I walked.
And that's $70. That's a $70
That's
in
what I'm saying.
Fontana. That's just like 30 more cents down here.
Damn.
So that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, if I don't make more money, I'll be saving money anyway.
Just get a bike.
Just get a little part-time job, some store around you.
Just get a little shut the fuck up. We're just kidding. Don't shut up. We're on a podcast. I need you to talk more, actually. No, but yeah, my job involves heights.
Dangerous.
Bro, the ambulance has been out all fucking day. That guy, that same fucking fire truck that says paramedics on it, it's been at my apartments. It's been at our CVS. Now it's been right here.
It's like in the movie when it's going around your neighborhood and you're like, no, 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 no! And the main character runs to his house and it's for his house. And he's like, no!
Yeah. I thought that happened to me the other day. I was like, no, don't tell me. But it's for the other people. I was like, oh, God, thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, I was like,
That's like a heart drop.
That happened to me one time. It went down my street when I was living at my uncle's house. And I was like, no! And I got there and it wasn't for me. And I was like, yes.
Just goes to show y'all. And you say I love you to people you love.
oh.
Jeez. But my job deals with heights.
Are you afraid of heights?
Yes.
Definitely afraid of heights.
You are?
My favorite song from the Waves is "Afraid of Heights."
Wow.
I'm just kidding. But
Why is the song for? Yeah, why
It
is
is
the
a good
song for
song.
heights?
how could a song be afraid
Yeah.
of heights? How
Tell
could it
me.
be afraid?
Tell me.
Oh,
Tell me if that makes sense.
that's your favorite song? Name every song's fears.
This is not a song, it's a sandwich.
Classic.
It's not a song, it's a sandwich.
What
What would make you think otherwise?
This is not a song, it's a sandwich. It's really just a
It's a
hoagie in
sandwich.
disguise.
That's
This
a
is a
classic.
song.
No, it's a sandwich.
Song. Sandwich.
Classic.
But
That is a classic.
damn, Psycho Stick.
P-S-Y-C-H-O-S-T-I-C-K.
What's that spell?
Psycho stick.
Psycho Stick this dick in your ass.
I can't only talk to
Ooh. Oh yeah. So my job deals with fucking heights, and I'm definitely afraid.
Fuck.
And when I get up there, I'm like, this sucks. And then I have to do it consistently. Like literally, it's the whole 12 hours I'm there. I'm doing fucking going
How
up.
high is that shit?
I'd be like all the way to the roof over there.
Of the Barnes Nobles?
Yeah.
Fucking, I remember
In fact, I think I would go higher than that.
going on scaffolds. That's just crazy.
Yeah, you did that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you did construction.
Yeah, it's like almost like scaffold.
Yeah.
That's just
You
crazy.
know, sometimes like it's cause you're when you have a different mindset when you're at work. You
Yeah.
just do things. Like you're basically on autopilot. You're like, well, I have to do this, so I do this. But like if you were like out in the fucking like just going around, someone's like, oh, let's go up there. I don't know, man. There's not really a reason for me to do that.
Like one time, our ex homie was going through it, and he was like, "Let's go on the roof."
Ex-homie?
Yeah, and we was like,
Oh, I know what you're talking
"Yeah."
about.
He's like, let's go on the roof because someone forgot to lock the stairs for the roof for one of the buildings, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's go." And so we went up there. That shit was cold as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was already nighttime, and we were down there. And it was already cold, but as soon as we got a little height, that shit got colder. That's crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about though.
Going on a roof, going on a rooftop.
I know that part.
Oh, but it was a regular day, and he's like, let's go on the roof. And I was like, yeah, let's go. Fuck it.
It was normal down to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, and this shit was cold.
Higher elevation.
Yeah.
Went to the roof, got a hand job, called that fiddler on the roof.
All right, hon, don't put no lies in my mouth. No, okay.
I like to put something else in your mouth.
Bro, y'all could steal that line if you want. If you want that bar, hand job on the roof, call that fiddler on the roof. You can't. It doesn't have to be a hand
Was
job.
Jesus a carpenter?
Yeah.
He was.
Why you ask?
Because Brad Pitt's character in 12 Years a Slave,
Is it comedy?
he's a carpenter. He's a carpenter, right?
Yeah.
He's one of the guys who kind of leads to his eventual freedom.
So you think he's Jesus?
Christ.
I'm not saying that, but you know the parallels.
I'm just saying you never seen him and Jesus Christ in the same room.
That's all I'm saying. Like, what's up, Brad Pitt? What's Jesus at?
Superman and the Man of Steel is a Jesus figure type deal.
Oh, because he floats on people that are like dealing with crisis.
Yeah.
And instead of saying help, they draw a picture of a Spider-Man sign. I mean, he flies by, he looks at the Spider-Man sign, he's like, fuck you. Flies away.
He's in the church wondering whether or not he should keep doing Superman stuff. He gets on the spaceship and he's like, Jesus Christ.
He starts hitting the bell.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Tyrannosaurus. Saber-toothed tiger. Jesus Christ.
The Holy Spirit. He starts getting fucking possessed.
Love you, God. Jesus Christ.
Instead of the fucking morpher, it's a Bible.
Yo. It's the 10 Commandments. Moses is his own ranger. He's the 7th ranger.
Everyone's like doing jujitsu and shit to like fucking do shit. And he has like a crucifix and he's like starts smiting people.
There's a fucking
That's
fighting
coming
game where you
back.
can play as Jesus.
Oh,
Santa
yeah.
Claus, and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That shit
forgot
looks
all about
trippy.
that shit. That shit look good though.
They should make a
Yeah.
Jesus action figure.
Remember that?
The meme Jesus? They
No,
probably
there was
have
like an
a meme one.
Obama action figure.
Of Jedi? As a Jedi?
Yeah. I was looking for it. I was like,
I was too. It was supposed to be at an NSN store.
exactly.
It's supposed to be one of those things that like, the toys were like $4 instead
Exactly,
of $1.
exactly. Oh, I remember that time where I saw those Magic the Gathering toys at the 9SM store.
Yeah, you
and
went
then
wild.
yeah, and then it said what was it? It was like $2 or $3.
$2.99 or $3.99?
Yeah, and then I went up to the thing, right? And she was like, you know these are $3.99, right? Like, just to like get it out there. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And then she like rings it up and she's like, all right, that'll be like $5. And I'm like, $5? How much was that? And then she was like,
I remember that. I was there. I was like,
I'm like, nah, I'm just kidding. I was laughing too much. So I grabbed the toy and I left and I forgot my drink.
oh. I like how me and Angel had the same reaction. Oh.
That's like karma.
Yeah, it was so funny. Like I was just laughing, and I just keep laughing. I'm like,
Be nice to your customer service representative.
$5. So back to FCI though.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was like 30 minutes ago.
Continue.
But it's a really good story. Like the way that
You
they.
think so?
Yeah, I know so. Come on, Umbrella.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
The beginning scene where Thor's like, these used to be my people, and Mega Man's like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
this was my home too, Thor. And he's like, Ultron Sigma's gonna pay for this. And fucking, it was just really cool. Like the ideas that they had, it's just like poorly executed at points. Like, come on, like Ryu teaching fucking Hulk anger control because he has the Dark Hado. Like, it's just like, you know, the parallels between the universes, they were matching them up pretty perfectly. But the way that Marvel's like, you gotta make it like our movies.
Yeah, that's what I didn't like about it.
That's the problem with it. That's
exactly why I didn't get it, because I don't want to play an Avengers game. I want to play Marvel vs. Capcom.
I want to play Marvel vs. Capcom. So their whole deal was like, all right, so since we have our movies coming out, and we basically want this game to be promotion for our movies, it suffers from the fact that this was even before fucking Infinity War. This was
Age of Ultron.
Yeah, this was like around that time, and they had like, they're like basically use only characters that we use in our movies. I believe this was before Ant-Man as well, because because they didn't have Ant-Man.
Or else they would have.
Yeah, unless they would have put him in. So obviously, that means there's gonna be no X-Men in this, because there's no X-Men in the Marvel universe. So, as the fourth installment to a video game that had a bunch of fucking X-Men. Oh my god, what is happening right now?
Oh no, I'm scared for Eco's life right now.
What is she doing?
Is she shooting you?
She's gonna park in that one now.
No, she's not going.
No, she's not. No, she's parking next to us.
She's gonna back up one more time?
Yeah. Should I get out and tell her I can park it for her?
No. Or if you do
it
that,
looked like she was gonna bust to you and park over there.
She did. She is. See, she is parking over there.
Oh,
because she saw us all staring at her.
So that's the other one. The easier one.
What are you saying?
So, since the MCU basically told them to make it match the Marvel Universe, they also said to not include the X-Men. So Capcom's like, well, I don't know for sure what happens in these dealings or whatever, but I'm pretty sure Capcom's gonna be pretty upset that half the fucking roster for the enemy team is gone. So, so like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? And every single person.
It is really just all superheroes, huh? Mainly all superheroes, no? Because who's in there?
It's a very small roster. It has Captain America, Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Rocket Raccoon. It was cool that they had Venom. It was cool that they got Winter Soldier. You also have Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Widow too, huh?
Gamora, Black Widow, Thanos, and I believe that's everybody.
They should have modeled Thanos after the MCU one, but it wasn't out yet. Damn. Imagine. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. Like,
but I don't blame him, because even MDC2 kind of didn't do Thanos right either.
They give him bubbles and shit.
I mean, that's what he likes. He likes bubbles, but he could have had more than just bubbles, you know?
But either way, so they had those characters. They took out half their fucking roster of Wolverine, fucking... It's just everybody. And then Capcom had they brought back Spencer, bro. Why did they do that?
I know, bro.
They brought back Spencer.
Of
Like people were like, "Oh, you better not get rid of my fucking Spencer."
Bionic arm.
Hey, so the lights Bionic Commando.
But dude, come on, dog.
Yeah, that's why they did it, because Samson didn't like Bionic Commando.
Exactly.
They got Spencer, but they don't got no Wesker. They don't got Jake Mueller.
That's what I was thinking too, because like I'm replaying the story because I like to replay the story sometimes because it's pretty good. There's definitely room for improvement, but that scene with MODOK, something just like didn't hit right. Like it's basically just MODOK in charge of Umbrella or Umbrella as it's called. And it just didn't make sense to me. Because it's like, alright, that's cool. You got MODOK. Where's the Umbrella part of this? Because so far, what you showed me for the Umbrella part is that you're making BOWs and you have Nemesis. Who
controls them?
Who's leading the research here other than MODOK? Who's the Capcom side of this? Mm-hmm. They don't show you. The enemy supposedly is that one dude from Darkstalkers. Jeddah. He has nothing to do with fucking Umbrella. So, what the fuck is happening here? That's a problem that irked me.
That's what the disconnect is.
Yeah. My shit's not fucking charging. I don't know why. It's showing that I have like fucking 4% now. It's saying that it's charging. Like it's saying that it is. But it's not doing it. We're probably gonna have to end it earlier.
Damn.
Let me make sure that this saves first.
With their iPad at 4% and dying, will our heroes be able to finish the episode in time? Or will they lose 50 minutes of material? Find out next time on Dragon Fool.